Well, good afternoon, Dr. Milham. It's a pleasure to have you on this interview with me. I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm a holistic practitioner. I'm currently in New Mexico. I'm writing on holistic health issues. And I'm currently very involved in what's going on with the whole electrification of our world, including the wireless issues and the 5G, which has turned many people's heads in a very good direction, since industry seems to have captured the airwaves and the newspapers and kept the information out of our consciousness for some time. So I want to introduce Dr. Samuel Milham. And Dr. Milham is a physician epidemiologist specializing in public health. He obtained his medical degree from Albany Medical College and an intern at the U.S. Public Health Hospital in Boston, Massachusetts. There was a master's of public health from Johns Hopkins School of Hygiene and Public Health, and he was a senior resident in epidemiology in the epidemiology residency program in New York State Department of Health. He has more than 100 scientific publications, many dealing with the health effects of electricity. And he is the author of the book, Dirty Electricity, Electrification, and the Diseases of Civilization. So regarding your book on dirty electricity, yes. You talk about the occupational exposures and the direct connection to health disease. So in 1900, we saw 1 in 40 cases of cancer. And today it's epidemic, 1 in every 2 men and 1 in every 3 women, not including skin cancers. Since 2013, we've seen an increase in autism in our children of 30%, according to triple board certified Dr. Zachary Bush. Could you talk about the relationship to disease and electricity, and from the historical perspective? I know that's a huge question, but address that, please.
It's huge, but electricity causes it all. And I got a website. I don't know if you've referred your audience to that, but you can look up on the top line of the website is recent papers. Well, they're not so recent. They go back 30 years, some of them. But there's a couple papers in there that are, well, the one that's really interesting from how much electricity is causing was one I did about 20 years ago. Electricity, the way we were exposed to it, happened with Thomas Edison in New York City. And I read most of his, all the stuff I could find about him. And but by the turn of the century, most of the big cities in the world had grid electricity. Now, unfortunately, in this country, we have it's called a grounded Y system. It's alternating current, and all the electricity that's delivered to where it's used has to go back to where it came from, which is this substation. And the system had about 3 ground connections from the transformers per mile when it was, well, say 30 years, 40, 50 years ago. But now every transformer's got a down ground, which carries the return current to the earth and into the substation.